Have you been to a farm, Doctor? You think the cows know they're kept? You think they don't feel safe? Something owns us.
On July 15, 1927, a man named Robert Martyn Olmsted traveled to Innsmouth, Massachusetts, where he spent the night. During his stay, he witnessed the inhuman nature of the townsfolk, who were interbred with a strange species of sea-dwelling humanoids named the Deep Ones. The townsfolk worshipped strange South Sea gods and held strange rituals in their names. Olmsted fled Innsmouth the next day and reported what he had witnessed to government officials in Arkham, Massachusetts. The government officials began a federal investigation of the town on July 17, 1927, but between the gathering of evidence from undercover operations in the town and government bureaucracy and red tape, it wasn't until 1928 that the government finally acted. Innsmouth was raided by military forces on February 23, 1928, after photographic evidence and a report issued by the Office of Naval Intelligence, or ONI, in conjunction with the Treasury Department, reached the desk of U.S. President Coolidge. After the raid on Innsmouth, artifacts and items with strange symbols were turned into a joint War Department and State Department cryptography unit named the Black Chamber. On November 2, 1929, the Black Chamber presented a report on their findings to the newly elected President, Herbert Hoover. Dealing with a recent stock market crash and a ruined treaty with Japan due to a poorly handled operation by the Black Chamber, Hoover was not impressed with the report, especially since he had not been previously briefed on Innsmouth. Instead of acting on the report, which included a translation of odd conical tablets that was now dubbed the Book of Dagon, Hoover ordered the disbanding of the Black Chamber. J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, immediately redacted the Innsmouth reports and would only express conviction that the town was filled with inbred bootleggers, not anything supernatural. During this time, ONI distanced themselves from the Black Chamber and instead established their own obscure research group, this time called the Parapsychology, Paranormal and Psychic Phenomenon Desk, or P4. Agents and codebreakers who translated the Book of Dagon, along with other highly skilled paranormal investigators who previously worked with the Black Chamber, were now agents of P4. The organization was growing rapidly and even acquired Treasury agents and Marines who could handle more difficult operations. Between 1929 and 1933, P4 would locate and intercept several colonies of Deep Ones in the Philippines and in Nicaragua. With dozens of captive Deep Ones, P4 set up a base in Arizona and dubbed it YY2. There, P4 conducted experiments and tests on the captive Deep Ones for many years, including a subject named Albert Marsh, who was suspected to be a leader of the captives and over 140 years old. So what was contained within the Book of Dagon? The translation is a Deep One creation myth, summarized as follows. The High Priest of Zoth traveled from a distant star to our world in the ancient past. This being, named Cthulhu, created life and, in particular, several large entities, Cthulhu's spawn, two of which are called Dagon and Hydra. From these smaller entities, the sons of Dagon, or Deep Ones, issued. All life in the upper world came forth from the oceans, and as such is beholden to Cthulhu. When Cthulhu wakes, the surface world will be subsumed.